When you're starting with chickens, you can buy them at 3 different stages. You can get eggs to hatch, you can get chicks, or you can get what's called point-of-lay hens. Now you can get younger or older than this, but basically it's a chicken who's closer to maturity and closer to when they start laying their eggs.
Believe it or not, our entire homesteading livestock journey began a decade ago with 6 point-of-lay hens.
She's outraged.
She looks evil.
Yeah, we were ready for eggs. We were like, we want them now.
One of them was named Beyonce, if that doesn't date our...
And Rihanna.
And Rihanna, yeah.
Yeah, I
We
forgot that.
we went to a local farmer that we knew who had egg-laying chickens, and we said, hey, can we buy some? And that's what a point-of-lay hen is, a chicken that is already laying eggs.
For us, it was the easiest way to start and the fastest way to get our eggs. Point-of-lay, they're older, so you don't need a chick setup. You don't need to worry about keeping them warm. They're all ready to come into their coop that you have set up for them. This is a point-of-lay hen. She's a young hen who's just started laying her eggs, and now she thinks she's ready to be a mom. Yeah, take your time there. And depending on what breed of chicken you have, some will be younger, some will be older. It'll be around 15 to 18 weeks where they'll start laying eggs.
The biggest pro of the point-of-lay hen is that you're getting eggs quickly. You might not get them on day one. They have to feel safe and comfortable with their new surroundings, but you will get eggs very quick. Another good thing about point-of-lay hens is they're hardy. They're already covered in feathers. You're not going to lose any to cold weather, changes in surroundings. Because all you need for a point-of-lay hen is a coop and some feed, they're pretty easy to handle. So they're the easiest and quickest to eggs, but there are some cons.
The cost for your actual point-of-lay hen is going to be more than it will be for a chick or an egg. But because you don't have to buy the equipment to brood or the equipment to incubate, it's going to end up being not much of a price difference after all. So it's a great option for beginners. If you're ready to jump in and have your chickens and get your eggs, a point-of-lay is a good option. They won't be used to your house right away though, so be sure to keep them in the coop at least at first so they can get used to you and all their surroundings.
Why, hello there. We really liked starting with point-of-lay hens, and if that works for you, it's a really nice way to get going quickly and enjoy the benefits of chickens. If, though, you want to maybe have more chickens and you could afford to buy a point-of-lay, or you want a better variety, more selection, you can always choose to get chicks. Because you can get chicks shipped to you, there's a lot more variety to choose from, and each individual chick will cost a lot less than a point-of-lay hen, so maybe you could afford to get more of them. However, they are a little bit harder to raise than a point-of-lay hen. Chicks are very delicate, they die easily, especially if you're getting them shipped. You can wind up losing some during the shipping process. And if you get chicks, you're going to need to raise them, which means you're going to need to have equipment for brooding chicks, keeping them warm. Even your feeders and waters will need to be chick specific. In the near future, we will add a video to this series all about raising chicks. So if you are going to get some chicks, stay tuned, that's coming.
After we had our point-of-lay hens, the next step we made were to get chicks. We picked them up from Tractor Supply, then we ordered from a hatchery. I really love doing it with the kids because they were so cute seeing them play with all those little chicks. And I hope they always have those memories of.
We just bought these chicks today. So now we just set up this nice little place for them to go into to keep them in for now until we get a set up outside for them. So for now they'll stay in here.
Their chicks are fun to have with kids.
Oh, hello. Speaking of fun with the kids, Hatchimals. Kids love watching things hatch. You can get hatching eggs. You can order eggs of all kinds of different chickens. One of the coolest things about getting hatching eggs is you can get them from all over the world, huge variety, and hatch out your very own chicks. Now, of course, this is harder because not only do you need the stuff you need for a full-grown chicken and chicks, but you'll need an incubator for your eggs. You can get an all-in-one incubator, or you can kind of DIY it, but there's a lot of multiple parts to that. The incubator can be really fun to do with kids, especially if you get a clear incubator where you can watch all the chicks hatch. If you just want the variety that Hatching Eggs brings you without the incubation deal, here's a tip for you to save some money and improve hatching rates. Find yourself a broody hen like this mean one who's about to peck me and shove some eggs underneath her. A broody hen is going to be better than you are at hatching out eggs, and she'll teach them to be a little chicken. So if it's cheaper than buying an incubator, their success rate is huge if they're a broody hen. That's the trick though. Not any chicken will work. You got to find a hen who naturally wants to hatch out eggs.
We were able to hatch not only chickens, but also guineas using our incubators, duck eggs. For us, it was a really nice thing to do to expand our flock at a lower price point, and also a great homeschool project that we did with the kids.
This is a series that's designed to help you get started with chickens. Go back and watch the very first video here.
Or click here to watch the next one, whenever Austin gets it done.
Yeah, it'll be.
Lord knows how long that'll be.
Believe it or not, the very first, okay. Believe it or not, our very,